So my name is Kerry Davis, and I am the head of operations here at StoreHub. I've been here for about a year and a half now, and operations is responsible for a few different teams, including customer success, customer support, supply chain, yeah. We have the three teams that I just identified, right? So I'll go over them again. We have success, which is essentially about 8 or 9 people at the moment, I think. Support is around the same size as well. And then we have supply chain that is essentially a 2-person team. And there's overlapping roles, but essentially the breakdown is like this. Success is responsible for account management. So they are really responsible for onboarding new customers, making sure that customers are trained on the product, making sure that their initial experience and learning how to use the product is really, really solid. Support is a more reactive department. So they're responsible for troubleshooting issues, making sure that if there's a problem that it's resolved, helping out with some kind of billing type questions, those types of things that come in on a regular basis. And then we have supply chain, or logistics I should say, and they're really responsible for the hardware element. So one of the things about StoreHub is that we have a software element to our product, but also a hardware element that accompanies it. Supply chain is responsible for making sure that we have hardware in stock, that everything is available, customers can purchase what they need to supplement the software that we sell. Okay, so this is one of the things I love the most about StoreHub specifically, because the work culture is fantastic. It's got really good balance, I would say. So you have definitely the startup element of people want to get things done. People work really, really hard. They drive their projects well. They're committed to getting results and getting the job done, but at the same time, it's not all work all the time. There's balance to it. People like to get together outside of work. They definitely like to socialize. People have fun. The environment here is usually a lot of fun. People joke around. It's really good. I've noticed that a lot of people that come to StoreHub to work from other companies, it's one of the first things they pick up on really quickly. In fact, sometimes even during the interview, people already notice right away, oh wow, this is it feels like people are working their focus, but at the same time it's quite light and it's quite friendly. So yeah, I think it's really good. Every department has a slightly different approach to the people that they consider. I think for us, for the operations department specifically, it's really important that you have, I think, the right attitude for the job. So my belief is that a lot of times experience isn't necessarily the huge kind of critical factor in all this. You can learn the app, you can learn the product, and you can even learn good service. But being able to communicate well and having just a great attitude and a great level of empathy when it comes to customers and their issues and wanting to actually resolve their problems and wanting to make sure they have a great experience, that's a lot harder to train. That's something that you typically either have or you don't. It's not something that we can easily teach people. So we really try to focus during the interviews and during our discussions on that piece, on are you empathetic? Do you have a great attitude about work and about customers in general? Do you have a great energy about you? Are you going to get along? Are you going to contribute to the culture well? Less concerned with, do you have X number of years of experience or have you done this job before, that kind of thing. All right, well, they contribute in a lot of different ways, but I think my team, where they stand out or where they're unique is they're the front lines that are talking with the customer on a daily basis. So any kind of feedback that we get, any kind of request for certain features, request for our product to be able to do a certain thing, they're the ones that typically hear about it first. So on a regular basis, if I was going to identify a way that they're actively contributing to the product, it's communicating the needs and the voice of the customer with the engineering team and the development team and the product team here, making sure that they're focused on the right things or they're building the right features. They're just making sure that the app is improving in the right ways, I guess I should say. More than anything else, the people here, the diversity, the general attitudes and the fun-lovingness of the people, I think that's what makes it the best place to work.